What's going on, guys, and welcome to my food champion journey. And if you guys remember, last weekend we got 39 wins out of 40, and we were the number 10 in the world and number 1 in the Americas. So it was the first time that we hit top 100, and it was a nice way to do it. So this weekend, I go every weekend. I try to get elite 1. For me, elite 1 is what I try to be. Top 100, I know we can get 36 wins, 35, and so it's sometimes like if you get 36 wins, it depends. If your skill rating is high, you might get top 100, but it depends. Like I hit like 36 like 3 or 4 times, and it just I wasn't able to get that top 100 when we got those wins, but it was hard. So first, guys, while we watch the gameplay in the background, and we're just gonna talk about a little bit about my trip to New York City, how all went down, like what happened, and I only play one game. That's the thing that I didn't like it, like because in the tournament, if you lose, like you're out. Like, and I was in New York for like 3 days. Like I got there on Wednesday, and I got back to my hometown in New Jersey on Friday afternoon. So I was there for like 3 days, 2 nights, and just to only play one game, which I'm okay with that. Like everything was paid for it. I really like the city. I like the city. That I don't go often. Like, I go to New York City like maybe like 5 times per year. So. It depends, but I really like how everything, like where we play at Adidas in Fifth Avenue, so that was really nice. It was kind of late, like everything started at 7 p.m. My time, and that's the thing. Like I was the last player to play for the first game, and I was really nervous, guys. Like, one thing is to play in your room with your monitor, that when you put your music on, and another thing is to play in front of a lot of people, and also that they're broadcasting it, so a lot of people are watching in their home. So I was really nervous. It was my first time, so I think I lost because of that, even though I had a lot of chances. Like the goal that the guy scored, like it was a nice goal. I think out of a rebound, and the guy scored. And I had a lot of chances to tie the game. I think I hit the post twice. His goalkeeper made some amazing saves. But I think the shots that I took, they weren't the best as well. So again, I think everything was because of because I was really nervous. So that's the thing. Like if we play maybe like a home and an away game, like it would have been probably different, because like when you play one game, like you know how your opponent plays. If I was nervous, like the first half, I played really nervous. The second half, then I think I played kind of okay. I started having more possession of the ball. I was having more chances, but again, his goalkeeper made some amazing saves, and at the end, I lost. So. It wasn't the guy was a great opponent. I'm not gonna take anything away from him. Like, he was a great opponent. He played really well. He scored the goals, and he defended really well. Like sometimes there were some times that I thought I was gonna tie the game, and somehow his goalkeeper made some amazing saves, or his defensive, they just I don't know how, but they got the ball out of me. So it was really hard. But again, I took everything. I say it was because I was really nervous. So I think that's my fault. If I go to another tournament like that, I now have the experience. Like, I know it was only one game, but I know how it feels like now. So I think for if I make it another time, I think I'm gonna try to play better, of course. But I think now I can calm my nerves, because it was just really bad. Like, my hands were really sweaty. I usually sweat my hands like when I play, but it was the first time that I saw my hands. Like, if I don't know, like every time that I look at my hands, they were really wet, like really wet. And it was for me the first time that happened to me, something like that. So it was really bad. And again, when I play my game, I was shaking, like my whole body was shaking. So I don't know. It was really bad. Like at the beginning, the first half, I was having a bad time again. The guy scored a goal, and then I tried to come back, but at the end it didn't happen. But I had a great time. I met Castro, the streamer, Castro 1021. What an amazing person he is. Like I went out with him on Friday night. He took me to dinner with with Chew Boy and his girlfriend Pita on Saturday. That we played the tournament on Saturday, and then after the tournament, he took all of us, all the players that were involved in the tournament, some of his fans as well. So he took us, all of us, to dinner. So it was a really nice gesture from him, and I really had a nice time in New York City. So again, the competitive stuff, again, really something new for me, but I really like the adrenaline that you get when you play your games, and that people are watching. Like my family in Colombia were watching, my family here in the US were watching, a lot of my friends were watching. So it was really nice, guys. And I had a great time, and the experience was great. So thank you, EA and the MLS, for holding that event, that tournament. Like as of terms of competitive, like FIFA is not an esport yet. Like they wanna try to put it as high as the Call of Duty or CS:GO or League of Legends, but at the moment they need to do more work. Like the game needs work. But I don't know, the Food Champions is something like it's new to the game, but again, like they're doing their work, and I believe in 2-3 years maybe this competitive stuff is going to be really high. So I enjoyed my moment. I enjoyed everything that happened in this past 3 days, from Wednesday to Friday. I had a really nice time. So thank you guys again, and again, I tried my best, but I just couldn't win. But the experience was great. So guys, I don't know how many wins we got at the moment, but I tried to play better. There were some games that I was playing really nice, and there were some other games that I was having trouble. There is just one formation that I saw a lot this weekend, and it's the 4-3-3 defense. Like I know if you have, like, maybe you score 2 goals and you want to try to defend, like you go to that formation, or maybe you go to the 4-2-3-1 to try to defend the score and to have more possession of the ball. But a lot of some of the opponents that I had this weekend, they were playing that formation, the 4-3-3 defense, and I think they went defensive. They didn't park the ball, but they went defensive, and it was really hard to score on them and to have I did have a lot of possession, but it was really hard to make a shot, or to actually have a great shot on goal, and it was really hard. So I need to find a formation to counter those, because it was really hard. I lost some of the opponents that I lost. They were good, but I made mistakes, and that's why they score. Like I lost to one guy 2-1. I don't think I recorded it. And again, like he was playing with that formation. He scored 2 goals. They were my mistake. There was a counter attack, and I couldn't come back, and he parked the bus after the 75th minute, and I just couldn't come back. So I need a formation to try to counter those formations, and also I need to defend better, and to not to lose the ball in the middle of the pitch, because I consider a lot of goals when I lose the ball in the middle. And again, if you lose and against a top player, that can cost you a goal. So a lot of the goals I considered this weekend, they were like that. And again, I have to improve on those things if I wanna get 39 or 38 wins again. I got 39 wins last weekend, and I'm still here. I don't know how I did it, because it was really hard. Like this weekend, there were some plays that I played really well. A lot of people messaged me like the way that I play, that they really like how I play, and there were some other games that I just didn't know what I was doing. So it was really hard, and I need to find consistency. That's what I need. I don't know if the time helps. I remember last weekend I played a lot of my games at night to the morning. Like I started like at 10 p.m. I finished like at 4 in the morning, just because I had to do stuff in the afternoon. So that when I went 39-1, a lot of the games were from the night to the morning. So that, I don't know if that helped. I played really good FIFA as well last weekend. This weekend as well, again, I think I only lost to one guy that he was a tough opponent, and he played really well. And I believe that was my second loss. Or yeah, I believe that was my second loss. And a great opponent. But the other guys, again, they either consider because I made a mistake, or because they try to play a counter style of gameplay, and I don't know how to to counter those formations, to counter those styles of gameplay. So it's hard for me. So we go to our last game, and we have 33 wins. If we win this game, we're gonna get 34. So going from 39 to 34, like again, I'm gonna lose 5 games. So it's not the best, but then again, I'm not a top 100 player yet. Like I can play like a top 100 player, but someone that consistently gets top 100, they know how to beat the park the boss. They know how to beat counter attack styles of gameplay. They know how to do that. They know how to go. Like if they consider one to go, they know how to come back. I know how to do that sometimes, but I just need to know how to beat the park the boss players and the corner and the defensive formations. I just need to know how to play against those type of players. And when I know how to do that, then I will get top 100 for the most part. But then again, I can play really well against top opponents. But once someone part the boss on me, that's just when I have the trouble. So this guy, I always scored like 2 goals, and then just the goals that he scored, I don't know, I wasn't happy the way he was scoring. Like every time that I scored, he would come back and score, and I just couldn't defend it. And at the end, he tied the game, but it was just really, really bad. But thank God that at the end, at the 97th minute, that was on extra time, and Ronaldo just found the goal. And at the end, we just hold the score, and we won 4-3. So we got a League 1, so we're gonna get 200k packs and 2 Team of the Week packs, which only have like 3 Team of the Week players. So going from top 100 to League 1, so not even top 100, we were top 10 last weekend. So I just need to find that consistency. I know I have it on me. I know I have the players, I have the gameplay, I know how to play to get top 100. But once I know how to be the party boss guys and the counter attacking style of gameplay, then I will get top 100 every weekend. And because I know I can do it, but I need to find just that extra edge. I just need to find that I know I can play with 2 or 3 formations. I try to play with the 4-3-3 type 4, the attacking formation. When I play with someone that they was playing 4-3-3 defend, and it helped me, but I don't know if it's the best. I don't know if to match them on formation. I think I wanna try to do that, but I don't know. Also, I think I'm gonna try to bronze bench for next weekend. I think I'm only gonna have Kante on my bench, because if I take out Ibrahimovic and Hazard, I will get a 184 rating. I don't know. I haven't played with a rating like that before, so I don't know how I'm going to play. So I wanna try to do it for the full weekend league to see if I can. To see how it goes, because on Friday's gameplay, when I got back from New York, I played like 5 games, and the gameplay was really smooth, guy. And I was playing with like 189 team, or I think it was the same team, 186. And the gameplay was really nice. And I only played 5 games. I don't know why I didn't play more games, because the gameplay was amazing. Once on Saturday comes, oh my god, guys, the gameplay It felt really heavy. The touches that my players took, even Ronaldo, there were some times that Ronaldo was trying to get the ball, and his ball control is like over the 90s, and I don't know, he just didn't feel the same. So it's really hard to play with a good when the gameplay is great, and once the gameplay is really bad, because you have to change your style, you have to change how you play, and you have to change even your mentality, because if you go to every game with a bad mentality because of the gameplay, then you're gonna lose your game. So you have to change a lot of things just because of the gameplay. So we got 34 wins. I think it's not bad, but again, going from 39 to 34 is not the best. But again, it was the first time that I got 39, so I think I had to find that consistency. So if you guys have any suggestions like formation that can counter those, that 4-3-3 defense, because I really don't know how to counter that formation. It's really hard, but I know I have to improve some things on my gameplay, even on defense, and to not try to lose the balls in the middle. I lost the ball in the middle a lot of times, and I consider a lot of times because of that. So I just need to find something to improve on those things. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys later. Thank you.